Hello, everyone. It's Kelly Schneider. Welcome to my show, What's Up Peoria, where you watch it because I make you feel better about yourself. Sorry, that's been a discussion here today. Do I practice what I say or do we just go with it? We go with it because that's what you're accustomed to. And that's what makes it funny. Anyways, What's Up Peoria? We tell you what's going on every weekend so that you can figure out what you want to do around Peoria. That's what it is, specifically Peoria. So we're going to start with Thursday, as we do. And Thursday is February 15th this week, anyway. And we're going to start off with The Curious Savage, because that is presented by the Cornstalk Theater, directed by Carrie. I know her. Anyways, Carrie Ray Ryan, to be exact. But anyways, Thursday, it starts at 7:30 p.m., and then we do have shows on Friday and Saturday, also at 7:30 p.m., and then again on Sunday at 2:30, but I'll remind you about that here in a minute. Anyways, so it is a comedy that tells the story of Ethel P. Savage, who is an elderly woman, and her husband has recently died and left her approximately $10 million. Who knows what's going to happen? We don't. We'll figure it out because we're going to go check out the show. Another show that you could see would be Menopause the Musical, and that is presented at the Peoria Civic Center Thursday at 7:30 p.m. So a little bit of a light Thursday, but we'll go into Friday because Friday's fun too. And Friday's February 16th. So, as always, we've got live music at the Contemporary Arts Center starting at 5:30. Or you could go to the Rhythm Kitchen from 8 to 11 p.m. for some live music. Local bands, lots of fun. Just go check it out if you want live music. Or if you're interested in learning more about nocturnal animals, you could go to the Forest Park Nature Center at 6 p.m. See, this is what we were talking about. And you can go and hike into the realm of nocturnal critters. So you're going to learn more about the natural history of our native owls and practice owl calls. Owl howls, if you will. They don't call it that, but I did. And anyways, you're going to get the chance to give a hoot. Dress warm because it's still chilly outside. But again, that starts at 6 p.m. at the Forest Park Nature Center. That's where that is. If you had the chance to check out my last episode, we're going to talk about the Peoria Riverman games that are going on this weekend. But if you didn't, you're going to because it was great. And but you do also want to know that we are taking on the Fayetteville Marksmen. So that's at the Peoria Civic Center Arena, and that starts at 7:15. I'm going to mess this up, but it's the Cirque d'Or. Cool. Thumbs up. So that's going to be presented at the Peoria Civic Center as well, and that is at 7:30. Okay, so I'm going to give you what they told us about it, which is, with an array of the world's greatest acrobats, contortionists, aerial artists, jugglers, and entertainers, Cirque d'Or has entertained fans around the world for 10 years now. Each Cirque d'Or performance integrates many circus styles from around the world with its own central theme and storyline. So the shows employ continuous live music with performers rather than stagehands changing the props throughout the event. So as they're performing, they are changing the stuff and you get to witness it all, and it's magical. Anyways, so it is the perfect night for an entire family. It's just entertaining all around with a circus theme, And it's amazing because it's got all these beautiful costumes, dynamic sound and lighting, and the world's greatest talent assembled on stage. So we have the opportunity to check that out here in Peoria. It's just right down the road from where I'm personally standing at this moment, but you might be a little farther away. I don't know. You're probably not too far. Anyways, you could wrap up the night. Maybe you see this show and then you're like, I want to dance too. You could learn to salsa dance, which is probably one very small step in the direction of the stuff that's performed at that show, but a step nonetheless. It could be a step this way and a step this way. I don't know, because I haven't taken the classes, but I imagine it's something like that. Regardless, you can go get your dance lessons from 8:30 to 9:30, and then there's going to be open dancing from 9:30 to 12:30. And again, that's at the Contemporary Arts Center. Whew, that's only Thursday and Friday, folks. Let's roll into Saturday, shall we? So Saturday is February 17th, and we are going to start that off at 8 a.m. It's early, but you can do it. So 8 to noon, there's going to be the vintage clothing and collectibles sale at the Peoria Players Theater. Just forget a couple of syllables from that. And so there's going to be unique clothing items and accessories from all eras on sale. So if your dress-up wardrobe's getting a little sad, or perhaps you want to get down with a whole new look, you know, a new old look, technically, because it's vintage. You were clever enough to figure that out. I apologize. All right. Okay, we're going to go back into hockey now because it's a lot of fun and we have a lot of fun with it. So on Saturday, you can come and join the local police and firefighters when they hit the ice for their annual Guns and Hoses charity hockey game, which is there at the Peoria Civic Center. How cool is that? So it starts at 3 p.m. and all of the proceeds are going to benefit the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. And the entrance actually includes your free voucher to go check out the Peoria Rivermen later that night when that game starts at 7:15. So how cool is that? Full day of hockey for you. And you're going to be doing good and having fun, and we like doing that here in Peoria. We do good, but we feel good and have fun. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. You're picking up what I'm putting down. All right. Okay. So we have a kids' night out. Will take place at the Peoria Elite Gymnastics Academy from 6 to 9:30. So if you've got a kid who's interested in gymnastics or just seems to be like a little monkey in general, throw them over there. And they'll have fun and get all that energy out. So there's going to be games, pizza, and supervised play on the gymnastic equipment, trampolines, tumble track, foam pits, and zip line. So that sounds like a lot of fun stuff to do. They do say that pre-registration and payment is required in advance, so you just go to peoriaelite.com to register your kiddos, and I think they have discounts if you register more than one kid at a time. So could be a fun night out. Could be. We have live music again at the Rhythm Kitchen from 8 to 11 p.m. on Saturdays, and then we have SMD and the Underground is coming back to Peoria. They're going to be performing at the Red Barn at 9 p.m. So it says the Underground School of Sound consists of adult songwriting students, Jeff Swally, Sean Carrick, and Michelle Klein, who will be kicking off their night with the original composers, the Underground musicians Sarah Marie Dillard, Brandon Mooberry, and Nick Fairley. Combine their talents to bring independent music to a brand new sound. Sorry, I talk good. All right, but that's good because that was the end of Saturday and I just have Sunday to get through, so I think we can make it. We're close. We're so close. Okay, so Sunday, February 18th, we're going to start that with the Bockwurst dinner. Okay, that's from noon to 6 p.m. at the Lindenhof. I didn't mess it up. I messed up every other word I just said, but not Bockwurst. Bockwurst is how that's pronounced. Anyway, so full dinners will be offered and will include 3 types of sausages: the Bockwurst, the Bratwurst, and the other one, it's the Thuringer. Shoot, I was all up on my high horse there, wasn't I? Take me down a peg or two. Okay. Side dishes will include sauerkraut and German potato salad, and you can get dessert if you want to pay extra. So they have German beers available on draft, including 1 Bock beer, and they're also going to have German wines. So a little bit of info about the Bockwurst, which is typically served around Lent and Easter. Bockwurst is a special mild German sausage invented in Berlin in 1889 by a restaurant owner, R. Schultz. That's it, Mr. R. Schultz. Anyways, the Bockwurst was created to be served with a Bock beer and mustard. So it's usually cooked by simmering, although it could also be grilled. So now you know a little bit more about that particular German sausage. Go get some mustard and a Bach beer and a sausage. Okay. You could go. Okay. I can do this. We're there. We're so there. Okay. So at 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, they are having the Koala Kids Day for the Z's, because it is at the Koala Center for Sleep Disorders facility, which is up there on Knoxville. So indoor family fun will include games, prizes, face painting, meeting the Tooth Fairy, refreshments, of course, and grand prize drawing from the Koala in partnership with Monkey Joe's, Chuck E. Cheese, Peoria Playhouse, and more. Not only that, you can sign up for your free screening if necessary. It does say that if your child is suffering from any of these symptoms of sleep disorders, such as breathing, you probably want your kids to breathe. So sleep disordered breathing, specifically snoring, bedwetting, ADHD, mouth breathing, chronic allergies, poor school performances, things of that nature could be attributed to your kids' disordered breathing while they're sleeping. You know what? Just go and talk to them, because they're professionals and they will know what they are talking about, which is far more than what I can say about myself right now. Anyways, they might be able to help. Go to the Koala Center for Sleep Disorders from 2 to 5 p.m. on Sunday. I hope nobody saw my hands. Okay. As a reminder, The Curious Savage is going to be presented by the Cornstalk Theater at 2:30 p.m. And then at 3 o'clock, you could go check out the Peoria Rivermen, who are again going to be taking on the Fayetteville Marksmen at the Civic Center. And then finally, Daryl and Ellen Monteith will perform in the February Jazz Nights in the Heights concert series. So this is at the Trailside Creek Center. No, that's not it at all. Like, I just totally threw that word in there. Sorry. The Trailside Event Center, which is right above Trefsker's Bakery in the Heights. And that starts at 7:15. So their house band is going to open at 6. But again, they'll play at 7:15, and then they will have a cash bar and food available per purchase there. And if you have yet to go to an event at that facility, it is lovely, and you can go and check that out, and perhaps you'll want an event there that I will announce in the future, or be invited to. I'd go to that. Okay, so that's it for the weekend, and I hope you have a lot of fun, and, get on out there and do stuff. Like and share the video, of course, because that's how everybody else knows what's going on. Maybe, I don't know. And then let me know if there's something that you know of that I don't know of that other people should know of. Sorry. Okay, so we better wrap this up before it gets completely out of control. Have a great weekend.
PeoriaLife.com